Alrighty, everyone. Finally, the return of PC Tech Help. There's a lot to cover since PC Tech Help, the last bit of a video. I believe it was in 2017. An important incident happened in 2018, June of 2018, that changed things. I'll have a video card at the end of this video if you want to learn more about that. That's on a separate channel, but to cut it all short, I've got 10 YouTube channels now that I recently started, and this is part of a journey. All 10 channels are related in a way, but there's links on my homepage. I got one of my shelves is my other channel, or my other channels. You can find a link to all those there. But anyway, to kick off the relaunch of PC Tech Help, the whole theme of these 10 channels is all about making money online in various different ways. And each channel is devoted to one particular niche. There's a Blender channel. There's a music channel that's all about music, guitars, music theory, and selling beats and selling your music and all that stuff. There's an X-Plane channel, which I'll be making airplanes to sell on X-Plane store for people to fly that have the X-Plane simulator. I'll be using Blender to model those planes, and then the X-Plane API to program them and everything, so everything works and it flies in the X-Plane sim, and yada yada yada. All the other you can, like I said, you can check the other channels in the shelf on my main page. But anyway, let's get this underway. One of the things to start out is VidIQ. Now I know the only two players in this realm are basically VidIQ and TubeBuddy, and you can see up here that I've got both of them. Got TubeBuddy there, and I got paid version of TubeBuddy on my other channel, or one of my other channels, and I'm using TubeBuddy, the free version, for all the other channels. VidIQ, I have the paid version, Boost, that gives you 3 channels for $79. I got the pro version of TubeBuddy. It's $4.50. It's normally $9, but it's $4.50 if you've got under 1,000 subscribers on your channel. They give you half off. And so yeah, let's get started with that. Now, I know a lot about internet marketing. I've been marketing, for the past 20 plus years online. Started out as a porn affiliate back in 1996, and I've taken the VidIQ Academy course. I've taken TubeBuddy's course, passed all the quizzes, got my certificate and everything, yada yada, sure, as other people have. But there are issues, and there's a lot to learn about TubeBuddy. The whole thing out there, is, you got your keyword score here and volume high and competition medium and all that stuff. You see that both TubeBuddy, I mean, any kind of, keyword tool you use is going to have this. And, like I said, there's a lot to cover. I'll probably be doing like a 5-part series to just TubeBuddy, using these tools and understanding them. But let's jump into it right here at first on this one. We'll try to keep this short, and to the point for this video. Each video will have its own point. You can see we got a keyword inspector, which we'll be covering more in depth in its own video, along with competition or competitors, and a channel audit and trend alerts, and that's about it. The other stuff we'll touch on as we go through, each one of these things that I mentioned, daily ideas and all that stuff. We'll go through achievements and stuff. We'll cover as we're going through other topics. But I picked 3 topics here. Obviously, this one's on VidIQ, so we're going to do VidIQ. If I, whatever channel you're doing, whatever you're into, PC Tech Help's going to be doing a lot of tutorials, software tutorials, and tech reviews, custom PC builds, and that kind of stuff. PC Tech Help. Basically, we're going to be, technology help. So, you want to start out, first, doing some keyword research on, VidIQ and what other people are doing with VidIQ and how they're ranking and stuff. And they tell you that the title and the thumbnail are important. And I've started out all 10 of my channels. The first set of videos, probably the first 10 videos or so, I'm not going to do a custom thumbnail. I'm not going to do no music, no fancy animated intro, and stuff like that. Because this is what any channel that's just starting out, this is what they would be doing. So I'm going to try to display, how you start out, how you build a channel, 10 of them actually, and we're gonna have a journey here, and you guys are welcome to follow along on all 10 channels if you like, or just this one, or whichever one particular you're interested in. If you're a Blender fan or a music fan or whatever. But I put in a search up here, VidIQ tutorial 2021, and this is what come up. There's 100, you can see over here, 177 videos listed in this list right here that I did. Normally YouTube will load 20. If you just do a search and then you don't scroll or anything, it'll load only 20 videos for you to see. But I've scrolled down and I've loaded 177 of them up. Just get us some numbers here. But you can see the highest views. We got 2,626,440. That's the channel of all these 177 videos listed here. That's one that is the highest. That's that. Now, if you take all 177 and add up all the views and divide it by 177, you get an average. They're going to average out to 201,778. So naturally, if you're below that, then you're a channel that's below the average for this keyword term. If you're above that, then your channel is above average for that. 6 videos were uploaded in the last 7 days of the 177. So, not that many. These videos are well established, and you can see that here from looking at the time for 5 months ago, 10 months. There's 1 week ago. That's one of them. And but you see 3 months, 4 months, 1 year, 1 month, 4 months, 1 year, 5 years, streamed 1 year ago, 2 months, So you can see, a lot of 2 years, and VidIQ, as it tells you up here, the top creator is VidIQ. Oh, I didn't want to do that. But VidIQ is the top creator. Obviously, you'd expect that, searching for that keyword. And the average age of these, we just went through them. The average age is 9 months. So these are well-established channels, that are up here. You can see why they're established. They got a high subscriber count, the view count. Their channel's been around for a lot of years. Now, as far as the description, VidIQ tutorial 2021 in the title. You can see right here it's not really that important, according to these stats. Times that it's in the times that VidIQ tutorial 21 is in title is 2. Only 2 videos out of the 177 here have the exact match of VidIQ tutorial 2021 in the title. Now they don't. Now they have the words and stuff there, and a lot of them, but not in that order. Like right here, we got VidIQ tutorial, but no 2021 after it, so it's not an exact match. Down here, we got how to create a tutorial or how to create a YouTube channel 2021 beginner's guide. VidIQ and tutorial aren't even in that title, and it's number 2. You know, is this the end of thumbnails? So none of it is in that title. VidIQ tutorial or 2021 is not even in the title for this one, and it's number 3. But it's got 29,000 views. The channel's got 972,000 subscribers. And you look down here at its engagement. YouTube, 2,100 likes, 154 dislikes, 485 comments. It's been shared on Facebook, 1 reaction on Facebook, and 4 shares. And its engagement rate is 9%. And you can see, same with the 2%, 110 on Facebook, 40 comments, 67 shares, 3 reactions. And YouTube, 3,800 likes, 154 dislikes, 678 comments. So you see, engagement is also very important. And you can see that from all of these up here. You know, the YouTube engagement for all of these, you know, are in the hundreds or above. 338, 2,100, 2,000K, 4,000, 2,800, you know. These are all high, 383, and, you know, the engagement rate, you know, 3%, 5%, 8%, 5%, you know, 8%, 4%, 5%, 12% down here, you know, and 13 on Facebook. So you can see, you know, that not only are these videos getting views, they're getting a lot of engagement, and YouTube takes notice of that. Now, your chances of getting it here as a new channel or a lesser channel than these numbers, you know, if you got, you know, lesser average views or average subscribers and stuff, if you're below that, it's going to take some building. So let's see that. This is how I compared these in these 3 keywords that I did in different competitive markets. We go over here to this tab. Now you can see I switched tabs up here. We're in VidIQ Tutorial 2021, the exact same search, but there's a filter on this one. Upload date. In other words, the most recent uploads. You can see this one was 1 hour ago. This one was 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. These are recent uploads, and you can see the difference here. Highest views, 1.5 million, compared to 2.6 million. Half. Average views over here, 20,000, compared to average views, 200,000. Average subscribers, 96,000. Average subscribers over here, 433,000. Added in the last 7 days, 6 out of 177. Over here, added in the last 7 days, 34 out of 212. Average age over here is 3 months. Average age over there was, remember, 9 months. We got 177 videos in total here. We got 220 total loaded here. And again, VidIQ is the dominating creator. That's because this is their program. This is their keyword. You know, you'd expect them to dominate because this is what they're selling. This is their business, ranking. So naturally, I mean, why would someone outrank their main, you know, the name of their product? You know, why would someone outrank them in the name of their product? But you can tell the difference here. Now, how do these, you got these 34 out of 220 in the last 7 days, and only 6 over here, and this one in the last 7 days. How did these 6 get put into this category with all these high-ranking, well-established channels? Because I can tell you right now, the 6 right here, you gotta go scrolling down a ways before you find even the first one. But nevertheless, they still got put into this category while all these other ones didn't. Well, first of all, you can look right off the bat. And YouTube's algorithm picks up on this because they analyze it. The algorithm analyzes everything. It analyzes your description, your title, your engagement. See, look at this and right here. YouTube engagement 1. Facebook engagement none. There is no engagement rate listed. And you look at all of these. An engagement rate of 25%, but 0 on Facebook and only 2 on YouTube. But there's a trick right here. They're trying this 25% engagement rate. They're trying to game the system. And you can tell by their title, 1 million views on YouTube for free 2021, better than VidIQ. But look at these links. You got a download link in the description going to MediaFire. You don't think with a keyword, with a word in there, password. So now look at these keywords. We're not going to go look at this video, but look at these keywords. You got an external link going to MediaFire. You got password in the description. So, and video and YouTube can analyze this image too. It can detect faces. It can detect colors. Even the text right here. 1 million views, YouTube bot. It can read that. And same up here. VidIQ 100, the number 1 spot up here. VidIQ 100% off, promo code, free upgrade. VidIQ Vision for 2021. But look at this. This is just stuffed with tags in here and repeating keywords and stuff. And you're going to find a lot of cracks in here too. VidIQ cracked and stuff. And look at this one right here. You got Arabic language. Hashtags in the title. All hashtags are in the title. So this is not even a good description. And same with the description. They're all hashtags. TubeBuddy versus VidIQ. How to use VidIQ. Some more Arabic, which is a separate language than English. Again, YouTube picks up on that. But and right here, see how to install VidIQ Vision Pro and Boost cracked for browsers. A Bitly link. Another, here you are again. Password again in the description. So this is what YouTube is punishing these videos for also. And you can, just look, use some common sense when you're analyzing these and look through them. 1 day ago, no views, 61 subscribers, no engagement at all. There's no engagement rate listed. 0 on Facebook, 0 on YouTube. It's been up for 24 hours already or more. Under 48. And why does that matter? See, look up here in my VidIQ. You see these numbers up here? The first blue number is in the last 60 minutes. So how many views have I gotten in the last 60 minutes? And in the last 48 hours, I've gotten 5 in the last 48 hours, 44 in the last 7 days. And remember how that coincides with this number up here? Added in the last 7 days. These are numbers that are important to YouTube's algorithm. How much engagement and how many views and stuff are you getting in the last minute, in the last hour, in the last 2 days, in the last week? And that tells the algorithm a lot. And plus, it's going to analyze your description, your title, and everything. It's like, okay, you're getting, you've been up for an hour, you got no views. 2 hours here, you got 298 views. But the keyword's not even in your title, except for VidIQ in 2021. You got MediaFire listed in here, in your title or your description. You got password listed in your description. Okay, I know I'm artificial intelligence, but I know I can see what's going on with your video here. I see what you're doing. You know, your thumbnail's got YouTube bot in it. 1 million views. Okay, so 1 million views plus you got YouTube bot in the video. Then you got password over here. You got media fire. And who knows what else is in this description. We can't, you know, I'm not going to read it all. I'm not going to go to the video, but you get the idea. I mean, this is not rocket science, people. I mean, you know, a lot of people are just lazy. You know, they buy VidIQ or TubeBuddy, and they expect that's all they need. Oh, look at my VidIQ numbers. You know, 1.5 million highest views, 20,000 average. You know, oh, I'll jump on this, man. I get on this and everything. I just need to put a decent thumbnail up, you know, throw out some keywords in my description and in my title, and, you know, and away I go. But, you see, you look at this over here, the main one. We switched things over here now. Again, we got 32,000 subscribers, 972. K, 972K, 81K, 972K. Well, of course, that's all vid, but even the other ones that aren't VidIQ, 81K right here, 13K. But you look at this other one, you got 56 subscribers, 83, 46, 1, none here, 2 there, 15, none. 26, you know, there's not been one video here that's over 100 subscribers. Not one. As we keep on scrolling. Here's negative like to dislike ratio. 75% in the red for that one. So a lot of people don't like that one. And you got 3% engagement rate and 4% on YouTube. There's your 75%. See, 3 likes and 1 dislike. 1 out of 3, that's 75%. That's why they got the red mark up there for 75%. But, yeah, here's another one, you know, 4, 36, 1. And when your video first gets uploaded, this is the group, this 220 group right here. This is the group you're going to be put in first, so Google can see how well your video does. Is it getting engagement? Is it getting views? How fast is it getting views? You know, VidIQ has the views per hour. You know, how many views are you getting per hour? And that matters. So we open up we'll jump into our keyword inspector here real quick. Let's put in here vid, if I can spell, VidIQ tutorial 21. Now you see right here, VPH, videos of views per hour, 364 views per hour, 216, 178. You know, this is top trending, and this is why these videos are trending. See, 11 days ago, 8 days ago, 12 days ago, 24 days ago. These videos are like within 2 weeks, and there are hundreds of views an hour, mainly between, you know, in the 200s or 300 views per hour that they're getting, and that's why they're trending. These videos here that we're seeing in here, this is why they're in this category. They're not trending. They're not even getting over, you know, they're not even getting views, the majority of them. So forget the views per hour. But let's move on. We get the idea now. We're getting to how we're analyzing these numbers, and we're not even, you know, like I said, I'm not even going into the volume and competition and all this other stuff down here. We're just focusing on the search terms up here and the numbers that are in the search term to get us an idea of this particular keyword, videos, VidIQ tutorials per hour. Now we can do the same comparison, how I did this right here with the filter for upload date compared to just the main putting in VidIQ tutorial 21 and hitting enter and getting all the good results from the top creators. This same one, this is where time comes in. we can not only do this exact same thing right here with upload date, but we can do a view count and rating. And we can do it with today or this month or this year if we want to expand our range here, or by channel, by playlist, 4K, by live streams if we want to check out, if we're a gaming channel and we do a lot of live gaming, you'd want to, what I did right here with this upload date, you'd want to do this instead with live, because those are going to be your competitors instead of most recent upload date. But I do my own music, and like I said, I have a music channel also, so I'll be doing a lot of Ableton live videos and tutorials and stuff. I'll be using the Ableton Live Suite, which is the $749 one, fully loaded. It comes fully packed, but I have the free version. I have the light version also that I'll be doing tutorials on for people that are getting started and learning EDM or making their own beats and stuff with the free version of Ableton. But the interface is confusing them and stuff, and I'll be covering that too. But anyway, this is our search term for this one, Ableton Live 11 tutorial. And again, let's start over the same way we did it. We got 1.9 million highest views, 68,000 average, and 107 average subscribers. Again, only 2 out of 229 in the last 7 days. Now, this is a little bit different than the other one. Over here in VidIQ, we only had 2 videos that had the exact term in the title and none of them in the description. And for here we had 5 people that had it in the title and 7 in the description. But we had a lot of these, that also had like media fire and password in the description and stuff too. So the Ableton has got a little more competition. Oh no, a little less, 2.6 million versus 1.9. And you'll see the difference in these top rate, the highest views. So Ableton Live is a little less competitive, 50% less competitive about than VidIQ. But again, let's look at here we are in the filtered one, the upload date one. And we see pretty much, again, the exact same thing. 3 subscribers, 6, 42, 3. Not a lot of engagement, 6, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 on YouTube and Facebook, and no engagement rating at all for the first. Here we are again, 200% engagement rate, but only 1 like and 1 comment on YouTube, and nothing shared on Facebook. So this engagement rate right here is telling the YouTube algorithm that he's cheating the system somehow, some way. Now YouTube will know that much better than us, because what these people end up forgetting is YouTube and Google are the same company. So YouTube is algorithm, I'm sure in some way, can cross-check links and stuff with Google's algorithm. Now, he put a email contact in here, so Google can take this email contact and go through all of YouTube, go through its YouTube database, and then probably throw it into Google's database. And what can we find on this guy's email? What's he been doing? What's he got going on in Twitter and Instagram and stuff? How many followers has he got? Is he pulling Instagram and Twitter followers over to his YouTube? To like, comment, and not to like and comment because he's only got 1 like, so he's not even doing that. But that's an extremely high engagement rate, and you can see that. See, here's another one, 462 engagement rate. But how can you have 462 engagement rate, 7 likes, 3 comments, and 138 shares with only 32 views. See, these people, they think even these algorithms are dumb. You know, that video would automatically be flagged in Google's algorithm for someone to check out, you know, for one of their reviewers, you know, to look at and check out. And he might get a strike. You know, these guys might get strikes or bans or you know, who knows, you know, what YouTube's going to do. But and I got 35 in the last 7 days uploaded out of 299. You can see that this number is always going to be higher out of the most recent uploads than what the main search is. Over here, we only got 2 that are showing up out of 229 that were in the last 7 days. So only 2 people are giving chances, or the top 2 out of this bunch over here, Google's giving a chance to try to rank or get engagement going with all of the viewers that are seeing these. And lastly, now I'm not into makeup, you know, but I've looked at this category and a couple other categories because they're mega. It's a mega search term and topic on YouTube, and there's about 10 of these on YouTube. You know, if you want to really get digging into numbers and how VidIQ can help you and how TubeBuddy can help you, and getting a better idea on how they're doing all it, because right now we got a rough idea. We've seen VidIQ and we've seen Ableton Live, and they both jive. All the numbers over here jive, and we're understanding what's going on with the most recent uploads compared to those that are coming up in the main search that are well established. And there is no filters. In other words, the unfiltered list, when you just put in a major keyword and hit enter, you know, that's your competition. Your recent uploads, when you upload a new, like I'm going to upload this one today, you know, you're just getting put in the ocean, if you will. Now, whether, you know, you get a chance to go into the lake, you know, a smaller area, you know, where you can be noticed much better because you're not covering, you know, 3/4 of the world. You know, that's going to depend on how your video, you know, interacts with people, or how people interact with your video. You know, what's your click-through rate? How many views are you getting? How fast are you getting them? And is there any engagement? Are people liking them, disliking them? Are they sharing them? And, you know, your descriptions, you know, do you got any questionable links outgoing on your description? You know, any link at all is probably not good unless it's going to, you know, your personal page or your business page or something like that, or your personal email is in your description. But, you know, if you got links going to Tor, you know, and Bitly and, you know, Mediafire and, you know, stuff like that, and you got keywords like password in there, you know, that's probably not going to look good. And here we are again with Ableton, just like we did over here in VidIQ. We got how to install Ableton Live 11 Mac OS 2021, but he's got password in here and Bitly links. So you got someone else that's, you know, either free downloads. So he's got making a video on a cracked version of Ableton, and this happens. You know, VidIQ, Ableton, Photoshop is a big one. You know, everyone's got, you know, how to get Photoshop cracked and everything, and you know, but anyway, on to the major category, our last one, because we're pretty much getting the idea of what's going on and how to evaluate and use these numbers up here, just the search term numbers. I'll do more videos on the rest of VidIQ and all the stuff over here, the competitors, keywords, the channel audit, and all that stuff. But this is makeup. Makeup tutorial for beginners. And look at the highest views. 33,626,029. Average views are 2,034,733. Even the average of this search term is 2 million. Now over here, remember our Ableton, in the main search, our average was only 68,000. And for VidIQ, our main search was only 201,000 average. Added in the last 7 days for makeup, 3 out of 230. But also look at this one. Times in title, 41 out of 230. And 23 times in the description out of 230 videos. Now, this is where advanced research comes in. And this is where you won't find any channel talking about this. I can't talk about it in this video because this video is long enough. Like I said, we got other areas to explore and everything before I get into this particular topic that I'm going to show you. Man, I guess our air conditioner's running too high. My throat's getting yucky. But this is something, and then this, I only know this because, like I said, this is not my niche. I only know this because of my researching this niche. But if you want to get down to the nitty-gritty and learn how you can, rank your videos, not game the system by, all this other stuff that we've been going over, but how to legitimately understand Google's algorithm, then this is the kind of deep dives going down the rabbit hole that you're going to have to do. We got 230 230 videos listed right here in this listing. And out of these 230, it tells you the top creator is the makeup chair. Now, there's another channel in this category that is killing it. And I mean killing it. And I don't think it's not even listed in this one. Let me take a quick look here. Well, first I got to be able to type right. Yeah. Yeah. See, they're not even listed. And did I jump to the wrong one? Yeah, I did. Alrighty. Just to make sure, let's try it again. I have a hard time typing when my mic is in my way. But yeah, it's not even listed. But if you want to check it on your own, well, you see, right up here, I've got 1 view in the last 60 minutes on my channel while I've been doing this. But the channel is called Glam and Gore. And that's all one word. Glam with the and sign, and Gore. Let me just take some extra time here and show you guys, since I brought this up. Glam and Gore, there it is. But this is the channel that did not get ranked in that main search of makeup tutorials.
Oh God, you have pumped that Red Bull down to your...
And look at this, look at her subscribers. 4 million subscribers. Look at her views on her videos. Every video she has is over 1 million views. Every single one. Like right here, her last video 11 months ago, 1.7 million, 1.5, 2.6 million, 1 million, 1.3, 1.3, 1.6, 2 million. And you can see why. I mean, the title says it all. It's makeup, but it's glam and gore. And the thumbnails tell the whole story, really. I mean, she should be a Hollywood makeup artist. She might be. I don't know. Like I said, this is not my niche. I haven't put a whole lot of time into this, but except for keyword research and ranking, that's about it. But just like my PC Tech Help, also not as long, but you can see her last video was 11 months ago. So I don't know if it's because of the C word from 2020 or what's going on with her channel, but she's going on about a year now without uploading a video. So she might have some personal things going on, or family things, or who knows, but her channel is still moving along just fine. And maybe that might be what's hurting her in the ranks over here, is she's got no recent uploads. So Google themselves might be wondering why the hiatus, so they might not be they might be dropping her down lower and lower. And once she gets over a whole year without an upload, then she might even drop even further out of the rankings. So, but anyway, those are the things that when you're serious, you can't just buy a tool. Now, yeah, the tool helps you. Without the tool, if you wanted to do all this researching and stuff, on your own, by just using, your Control F, for search up here, and searching 230 videos, for names or stuff, or going through manually, and writing down on a pad or notepad the views and how old it is and all. Yeah, you're going to spend a lot of time. So this is why you buy tools like VidIQ and TubeBuddy. But it is not why you buy them to rank your video higher. That takes work. That takes research, because the tool can help you with the numbers, but it can't help you with the keywords. The VidIQ tutorial, Ableton, and makeup. See, we got only three key phrases here that we've searched, and VidIQ give us the numbers for, and I'm sure TubeBuddy will back it up. If we were to get into that and go through the same thing, but these are like businesses. Each business is different. Each keyword is different, and you're going to have different channels, different results and stuff, and you need to research each keyword and stuff and find out what's going on with the people that are ranking in that keyword phrase, because we've already seen how different VidIQ is from Ableton, and we've seen how different makeup tutorial for beginners is from both of these, from Ableton and VidIQ. And we've seen glam and gore. Why she is not ranking for makeup tutorial for beginners when she's got a major channel in this space in makeup, but she's been absent for 11 months. And that's probably what's hurting her as far as being ranked, because she's not going to pick up traction fast, just like the people here that are getting started that are uploading in the past 7 days. See right here for makeup and tutorial for beginners, out of 239 videos, 100 were uploaded in the last 7 days. That is clearly killing the people that are uploading videos for Ableton and VidIQ. Only 34 uploads in the last 7 days for VidIQ, and only 35 uploads in the last 7 days for Ableton Live 11 tutorial. But 100 people have uploaded for makeup tutorials for beginners. So I tell you right there that this is like this makeup tutorial for beginners is 3 times as popular as these other two. So if you're a makeup person and you're looking to get into this space and to makeup for beginners and stuff like that, that you already know you're in an uphill battle, because there is a lot of serious competition in this space. A lot of well-established channels that are in the hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers that you're going to have to, work your ass off, so to speak, if you want to break into this, because it's going to take work. If you're the lazy type of person, even having VidIQ, you're not going to get into this space, because you're going to have to, for one, do something different than all these people are doing. Look at their thumbnails. Their thumbnails are vibrant, bright colors, happy people. And we're going to get into that too. The Google algorithm, when it analyzes your thumbnails, it detects faces in your pictures. Like we got the blonde right here laughing. It picks that up. And it labels it. It literally labels the expression as happy, sad, questionable, angry. And I'm going to show you the tool that will show us that. That uses artificial intelligence and analyzes a picture or a face in a picture and everything. And it'll tell you all about that face. It'll even give you an estimate of the age. And if that tool can do it, even though, it's still artificial intelligence and programmed by someone else, you don't think really that YouTube has this kind of technology also? If they're doing it, YouTube is probably doing it better. So all this stuff, can be put into your, makeup tutorial for beginners or Ableton Live 11 tutorial or whatever it is your niche is, Blender or music, guitar, whatever keyword you're trying to rank for. All these results and stuff can be put into that space, that category and stuff. And if you're putting out a video, YouTube's going to look at your thumbnail, your title, your descriptions, and your views, how fast you're getting them, and all that stuff, and it's going to make a decision on what it's going to do with your video and where it's going to place it. And in the main search, with all these other people right here, you can tell that your chances are very low. Very low that you're going to be one of the 3 out of 230 videos that's going to be given a chance in this main search, with all the other top quality channels in this. You're probably going to be put into this lesser category over here with these people that are not getting a lot of engagement, that are not getting a lot of views or views per hour, and are low on subscriptions. Now here's one that's interesting you think about looking into. 2,400 subscribers, and then 12 views in the last 2 hours. That is not really a good number. She's getting engagement, 11, 5 likes on YouTube and 6 comments, a 91 engagement rate. And you can tell right there, well, if you can't see it, if you don't have TubeBuddy, ER stands for engagement rate, and it's in percentage. And it says it's a measure of all discovered engagements as a percentage of total views. So all the engagement from Facebook and YouTube and everything averaged into a total, which it classifies as 91%. But yeah, you can see the 90s are really high. A lot of them are 0, 0. 0 on YouTube, 0 on Facebook, and no engagement rate at all. Some of them have a super high engagement rate, like right here, 100%, but 0 on Facebook and only 4 likes on YouTube. And they got no views. They've been up for 10 hours with absolutely 0 views, but yet they got 4 likes. So come on, people. I know you got a high school education. Use your common sense here. They're getting 4 likes on a video that hasn't even been seen once. As they say, think about it. What's wrong with this picture? But that's going to be it for our first PC Tech Up video back after 4 years. And there's going to be a regular upload for PC Tech Help now. I believe it's going to be on, let me see, Tuesdays. Is going to be the regular day for, I know this is Friday, but like I said, I've got 9 other channels that I'm working on and getting ahead of, so I can keep up with 10 channels at the same time. But after this one goes up today, which is Friday, the normal day for uploads for PC Tech Help will be on every Tuesday. So with that, I will bid you guys farewell for the weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. This is going to be the second week of football this weekend, so that'll be cool. Too bad I don't have a sports channel or betting channel. I should have a betting channel because I've been a professional bettor before and a professional poker player. And blackjack is what got me started in all of this. I was on a blackjack team many years ago in the late 80s, early 90s, and what brought me to Vegas in the first place. But that's a whole different story. And by the way, sports is a very competitive niche on YouTube also. And I've got enough going already. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. As you can see from what I've just told you guys, that helps the channels out that you watch. So be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified of the next upload. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and comment, give me your views on what you think. And we'll see you in the next show. Thanks for stopping by.